And we are back for one more video. So my theory that Imu has been existing since before Void Century, before Joy Boy, and in the time of Nika, Sun God Nika, that is coming true. I think so because by the end of this chapter. But let's talk about it at the end of the video. Let's start from the beginning. So this chapter's name is Furious, not Fast and Furious, just Furious. And the chapter starts in the western village where the Dory and Broggy, the captains, the giant captains, the captains of the giant warrior pirates have been turned back. They have been reversed. The reversed. No, wait. They have been reversed the dummy reversey. So yeah, they are back and now they are taking back their crew. They are taking, they are killing them because we know how to bring everybody back from dummy reversey, and now they are just taking them back, taking their crew back that has been dummy reversed. And Zoro is helping them in that situation. And we just cut out to Chopper. Finally, we get to see something more than just one panel, because in the last, I don't know, maybe 10 at least 10 chapters, we have not seen much of Chopper, because whenever Chopper comes, it's just one frame of him. But now we got at least, I don't know, 5 to 6 scenes of him, because Chopper, even in the last chapter, when Ragnar, not, what was the name of the dragon of Loki? I forgot his name. Whatever that is. Chopper was just mentioned to, give his reaction to that dragon. So that was not that, So now we see Chopper, Gaban, and yeah, Kashi is with them. Kashi is protecting them. But now the other warrior pirates, the giant warrior pirates are attacking Chopper and Gaban, and Kashi needs to protect them, but they are friends of Kashi. We know the trick to turn them back. The captains know the trick to turn them back. The Zoro knows the trick to turn them back, but not Kashi, because he was not present at the western village while that happened. But they come to know because of Chopper. Chopper just Chopper takes his drug and slaps him. How fatal can that one blow be? Chopper just punches him, and I don't know if I saw that correct or not, but I think that the giant was so afraid of Chopper that he turned back, because I saw some kind of silhouette behind him. I'll just put a picture and you can see that there is some kind of dark silhouette, and I think that he was so afraid that he changed back to his original form. That's how I think, because Chopper, even if Chopper did hurt him, I don't think that Chopper would just, because Chopper is now in control of his, monster form. So that's why I don't think that he would just go and end somebody in this controlled form at least. So that's why I think that he was just afraid, and we know, I am not sure of that, but that's just what I think. So if that is true, if my theory is true, and fear, yeah, that is kind of a fear. So fear is a second other way to reverse the dummy reversed giants. Dummy reversed anybody, not just giants, just whoever gets dummy reversed. So either we can kill them, or yeah, he might be so afraid that he was at the death's door. Yeah, that might happen, because in some horror movies that happens. Whenever somebody is afraid, they just pass out. Oh wait, passing out might be the case. Yeah, that could also be, because that's what where we were focused on during the Dressrosa. So in the final battle, it is just natural that we take all the things that we have experienced till now and put them all in the final battle. So we are going to see some things that we experienced in Alabasta, some things that we experienced in Dressrosa, some things that we experienced in Sabaudi and even in Skypia. So those things we are all going to see in the final war, because that's what the story is like, because that's how the every story, every fictional story goes. We have to give the callbacks to the things that we have heard before. So I think that if we saw that in Dressrosa, like we knocked, what was her name? That kid, Candy, I forgot her name. So Usopp knocked her down, and that's how freed everybody else. So I think that knocking the Domi River said, not just killing but also knocking them out would also do the thing, bring them back to life. That's what I think. Just it is because that is not directly mentioned. I think that it is, his silhouette, his fear, his soul coming out of him. That's why I am theorizing that. I do not know for sure. And then we see a very cute scene of that squirrel, santwaning the santwaning Luffy. I don't know what word is there to santwan, something like there, Luffy, no problem. When Luffy gets shouted at by Nami, that scene is, I will keep that in my thumbnail. And finally, we get to see something about Brook. I have been saying in the last 2 chapters that I really want to see more about Brook. We need to know more about Brook's backstory, because I am not full of Brook's backstory. I mean, I want more. I am hungry for Brook's backstory. I want to know more about Brook and more about that princess and king and all that. I want a clear backstory that we go into the memory and then we see everything, what really happened. But I guess we are not going to see that, at least for, I don't know, 5 to 10 chapters yet, because the matter is not that serious. The Gunko is still saying, go away, run away, Brook. No, wait. Was that Brook saying? Because we also know now that Usopp has reached the scene. Usopp is helping Brook, and finally we get to see some action by Usopp. Not just shouting that we believe in Elbaf, we believe in giants, we believe in everything and all that. Usopp says that I am the great warrior of the sea and I don't leave my friends behind. Great warriors of the sea don't leave their friends behind. So now finally we are going to get something by Usopp. And he does something. He just goes boom. And we don't know what the result is, because I don't think that Imu is much affected, because Gunko is not Gunko now. Imu is still inside her right now.
What did he say?
And Luffy and Loki hear that noise, his boom. Usopp's boom. Luffy and Loki hear that noise and they come there. And now finally we get to see Luffy, Loki and Imu at the same place. Finally, since the start of the story, this is when the main protagonist is meeting the main antagonist of the story. This is the first time they are meeting in chapter 1177. I mean, the chapter number is very good. Let me know if that number, symbolize anything in the stars and all that. Because there are some chapters that match the numbers and all that. The content of that chapter and the number. But I am not good at knowing the things with numbers. So I don't know really what is with that number. But yeah, the number is, 1177 feels good. So now Luffy and Loki are finally facing Imu, and Luffy says that I am pissed. And Loki replies that forgiveness was never an option. Wow! That line goes so hard. And then I guess we are going to see in the next chapter their fight. And I have read on Instagram, there was a post on Instagram that said that even the people that spread the spoilers, that give away the spoilers. I haven't read any spoilers till now. I am a big fan of One Piece, but I really want the official draft of that manga. But yeah, the spoilers givers, they said that we are not giving the spoilers for the next chapter. So just think how great that chapter is going to be. They have been giving the spoilers till now, but this time they are saying that we are not going to give any spoilers for the next chapter. So next chapter is going to be very OP. So let's see what happens in the next chapter. But before that, before ending the video, we need to talk about something that Imu said. Thou canst obey or die, Nika Nidhogger. This battle is going to divide the world.
Can you shut the fuck up?
And that line was, I was like, chills in my body. This battle is going to divide the world. I mean, already the world is sinking. Already the world is divided into 4 parts. You want to divide the world again into 8 parts. Why? What is the need now dividing the world? And are we in the final battle already? Because I don't think that this battle is going to divide. This is just the introduction of the antagonist. The final war is yet to begin, because in the final battle we are going to see all our allies together. We are going to see the fleet, Straw Hat fleet together. I don't think that this is the final war. We need Law here, we need Kid here, we need Shanks, we need, I don't know if we need the Gold Roger's old crew, but it would be better if they come. We need Buggy here, we need Blackbeard, maybe, may not be, I don't know. Kuja Pirates here, everybody that we have met till now that is going to participate in the final war. We need, Kuma is already here, so yeah. And Lunarian, I don't know. Yeah, from that Lunarian, I remember Jinbe said that the dragon looks like a Neptunian. What is now a Neptunian? Have we seen a Neptunian till now? Because we have seen Lunarian, but Neptunian is the first time I am hearing this word. I don't know. Yeah, Neptunian is a new word for me, and Jinbe said that. So it should be a very good race too. Jinbe mentioned it, and Jinbe said that the dragon looks like a Neptunian. So maybe it is an ancient race where the dragon is from, because just like sun god Nika, he became a fruit, and just like that, the Neptunians, the dragons might be the Neptunians that really existed in the time of Nika's time, in the Imu's time. Yeah, Nika and Imu are from the same time, because from the last dialogue that I just now said, he knows Nika and Nidhogger from their original names. He doesn't say Joy Boy, because even if he fought Joy Boy in the Void Century, definitely Joy Boy might have fought. No, wait. Joy Boy fought the countries, the union of the countries. We don't know that if Joy Boy fought. Wait, did Joy Boy fought Imu, or did Joy Boy just lost fighting to the 20 or 12, whatever it is, countries, 20 countries, yeah, 20 countries, not knowing that Imu was controlling everything? Wait, that might also, because we have never seen Joy Boy versus Imu, the thing till now. Imu has been controlling the world till now, and now everybody, the Imu is getting the light. So Imu is finally coming out of his slumber after I don't know how many years. Maybe thousands, 3, 4, 10,000s of years since the time of Sun God Nika, because I think that Sun God Nika, Imu, Nidhogger, they are all from the very ancient past, the time that had ancient weapons, because in Japanese translation they say that ancient kingdom is not that ancient as ancient weapons. So ancient weapons are from the time of Nika, Imu and Nidhogger. So now we are in the final stretches of the war, but I think that this time, I mean, fighting right now, Luffy and Loki are going to lose because that's how every story goes. Even when Luffy fought Doflamingo the first time, he lost and then he came back and then he defeated. Just like that, Kaido, he lost 3 times to Kaido and then the 4th time he won. So I think that right now on Elbaf he is going to lose. Luffy and Loki both are going to lose because they don't know how to defeat Imu, and Imu is going to defeat them right now. And then after this, after getting away from Elbaf, they are going to, bring everybody, their allies back, the fleet and everybody else, whoever they can find, and then they are going to fight Imu, and that will be the final battle. That's what I think. So let's meet in the next video and see what happens in chapter number 1178. And until then, enjoy and bye bye.